What's up, family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy my aunt. You already know that good stuff. Before we start the video, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, support the channel. Cash App is in the description. Today's video, we're going to take a look at an interview that Charleston White did on Say Cheese channel. Shout out to Say Cheese. He titled this video, Charleston White Goes Off on Vlad TV. Says he's lying in he interviews killers all the time. Before we start this video, I want to put a disclaimer out there and let you guys know that the views and opinions that are stated in this video are not mine. I do want to say I do agree with some of the opinions, but not all of them. But the views and opinions do not reflect my own. So we ain't gonna do too much talking. We're gonna roll that beautiful bean footage.
Now Vlad TV, Vlad seemingly responded to what you said about him picking Boosie over you. He did an interview with Academics, and he really just said, that he didn't want to bring you back on his show because of the things that you say about, the kids and the Asian hate, and it had nothing to do with Boosie. Basically, that's what he was saying.
Two weeks before me and Boosie got into it, me and Vlad TV was scheduling an interview.
Damn.
2 weeks before we got into it, we was in talks and communication of doing another Vlad TV interview.
See, I knew Vlad always been a culture vulture, and a dirty motherfucker. It just took for people to come out. He was. I guess people saw him as a way to get clout, so they didn't want to speak out on him bad. I don't know what the situation was, but people have been trying to get this message out that Vlad is a culture vulture. He doesn't care about the culture, and he just wants to leech it. And it does seem like that with a lot of his actions, especially with the situation with Farrakhan. He really lied on Farrakhan, and instead of apologizing, he tried to give Farrakhan an ultimatum. Instead of simply apologizing and saying, "My bad, I was wrong. Oh, you come on my show for an interview and I'll apologize." What? Who are you to think that you can summon Minister Farrakhan? And then the whole hypocritical thing about Kanye and the Jews. The man doesn't even practice it, but has a problem when people say bad things about Judaism and the practice of it. I think it's very hypocritical. For you to disrespect a leader of a whole nation, of a religion, basically the leader of Nation of Islam, you disrespected a leader of a whole religion, and then when Kanye says something about the Jews, you think that you got a right to be mad about it when you don't even practice it. So I thought that was hypocritical, and that let me know about Vlad's character. But I always knew he was a lying motherfucker, though. I kind of knew it, but this just confirms it.
So you're Vlad lying. I don't know how Vlad can have a problem with anything that I've said or done. He put rappers on there who talk about killing people.
Message.
Not
That's a
only that,
fact.
he put rappers on there who actually are accused of killing people.
Message.
Not only that, he put
That's a fact.
mob gangsters on there who actually killed multiple people. He don't go get their victims.
Message.
Not
Wow.
once have I seen not one killer on Vlad TV apologize to their victims, and they gloat in their crimes.
Message.
That's a fact. You bring actual serial killers on your show. And not one time do you make any dedications out to the victims. Not one time did he bring any victims. He's right. I've never seen any victims. Nothing. There's always the murderer. And you're asking him questions that set that person up to gloat in their crimes. So pretty much you're indirectly promoting murder, killing, gang violence. Because that's all you see. That's the only people you interview. You don't interview the rappers who ain't getting into trouble, who ain't getting accused of murder. You're not interviewing any gangbangers who decided to get their life right, who never did any murders. Because I know plenty of gangbangers who got out before they got into trouble. I don't never see you interviewing any of them. He never interviews any good examples. There's always the worst of the worst. And why don't you ever, or he never interviews the worst of the worst in the Jewish community either. Why don't you ever call some of your Jewish murderers? And this is no slight against the Jewish community. I have no problem with them. It's just an example. You're always calling the worst of the worst of other communities, but you never highlight the worst in your community.
They gloat in their crimes. Not once have I ever seen Vlad pay homage to no victims of all the people he's had on this platform who are known convicted killers, murderers, gangsters, and everything.
Message!
I'm playing.
Man, there you go with that bullshit.
I've never done none of what they say.
That whole I'm playing shit, I've said this 1,000 times and I'll keep repeating it. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. You're just as psycho and you're just as hateful and you're just as evil and you're just as crazy as all these other motherfuckers that you keep pointing the finger at. When Charleston White points the finger at it, it's like a child telling on their older brother. They see their older brother do something and they do it. And if they get caught instead of the older brother, they'd be like, well, he did it too. Well, Ryan was doing it too. And get the older brother in trouble. That's what all you're doing is justifying your fucked up behavior by pointing the finger at somebody else. And then the whole I'm playing is just a character. What if every psycho said that? You see the Pandora's box you're opening there with that bullshit? Even if he was just playing, which I do not believe he is. I believe this man is hateful. And this is his real character. But let's just say he wasn't. You see the Pandora's box he's opening? Any and every crazy motherfucker in the world did that. How would we know who's crazy? I'm just playing. It's just a character. Nah, nigga. So I can go do all these things. What if somebody actually does the things that, takes his advice when he's quote unquote playing? Can they go and be like, it's just a character? Charleston White is doing it. Why can't I do it? You see the Pandora's box he's opening when he does this bullshit? Own up to your shit, bro. If you're a fucked up person, just be that fucked up person. Don't keep trying to point the finger at everybody else or lie and say it's a character. It's not a character, nigga. And a character is nothing but a splinter of your own personality. It's just a small piece of it. Everybody's personality has many different characters. And him saying it's a character is a glorified way of saying it's a piece of my personality, in my humble opinion.
I've said, but these people who have actually done time. So they saying, well, you can't joke about that. Well, they let the rappers joke about spinning the block and killing this and killing that.
See, there you go again, pointing the finger at somebody else. Oh, they did time for it. Just because you ain't been caught for it, don't mean you ain't do it. Just because you haven't been caught yet, doesn't mean you haven't done it. And that right there, well, the rappers, y'all let the rappers, does it make it right for you to do it? But he does have a point in this next few things that he about to say. The next couple things he's about to say, I do agree with. I gotta say I agree with it.
Me and Biggie got a whole song about talking about fucking a baby in the ass and throwing it over the bridge.
Oh my God!
I never knew that.
Pimp C.
What song is that?
I kicked in his dough. We fucked his main honey. I'm looking at rape. I'm looking at kidnap.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but the hypocritical thing about that Hip Pimp C line right there is Pimp C is your favorite rapper. Why didn't that stop him being your favorite rapper? Because you like the shit. You took time to remember the lyrics, nigga. You liked the song. Don't sit there and act as if you wasn't bobbing to the lyrics, nigga. You knowing these lyrics. Why do you know these lyrics? That's the question.
And when these bitches get through, they gon' be full of
Not saying he's not wrong.
T.I. drive the bitch to Missouri and dump her ass in Missouri.
Now this is fucked
if she
up.
pregnant.
Oh hell no!
Put dick in your daughter's dad to have children. Put dick in your daughter and dad her to have children.
Hold it, stop right there, stop right there. Stop.
A driver ass in Mississippi is come on, homie. So what I want.
Now that's fucked up, especially coming from out of T.I. mouth, the nigga with a bunch of daughters. How you got all them damn daughters and you gonna say that about somebody else's daughter? T.I., you's a fucked up person for that. Them light-skinned niggas, man. Them light-skinned niggas, they be getting away with murder. Yeah, I tell you, these light-skinned niggas be getting... All three people that he just mentioned, except for Biggie, were light-skinned niggas. All jokes aside. all the rappers that he mentioned, except for Biggie, were light-skinned niggas. You light-skinned niggas get away with anything. And they said the worst, nah, I don't know, Biggie. I don't know about all that. That R word and babies and... Yeah, that shit was off. That's off the wall. There's no excuse for ever saying anything like that. Period. There's no excuse for any of the lyrics that he just mentioned. There is no excuse for it. There's none. Whether you're rapping, just playing around, there's no excuse to ever say no shit like that. And the same thing for him. When he talks about the Asian babies and the Asian folks, there's no excuse for that. You can point the finger at everybody else all you want. There is no excuse for that type of behavior. All you're doing is spreading the hate more. How are you fixing hate with hate? That's the question.
Message.
But the show is the hypocrisy of this shit.
But you're only showing your own hypocrisy.
Yeah, I said that about Asian babies. They let them say about black babies.
That's
but
true.
where was these Asian people at with the same Asian hate when the Asians are committing hate toward black children?
That's a fact.
Remember the guy in New York that shot the black baby?
That's a fact. Recently, a man in New York, an Asian man, shot a black kid for no reason. I'm not sure what the end game of the case was. It don't sound like anybody when the arrest was made. I got to do some more research on that, but I do remember this situation. And Asian folks hate black people just as much as white people do. I don't know how that got overshadowed. Yes, Charleston White is wrong for what he said, but I remember Asians hating black folks before black folks started disliking Asians. We don't set up stores in their communities. And the stores that they set up, they got every drug, anything you need to get high. The pipes, the blunts, from the pipes to the blunts. They don't sell that shit in their community. They don't follow their own people around the stores talking about hurry up and buy. We don't forbid our kids from dating their kids. Where was the, I do get what he was saying. Where was the outrage when they were doing the shit to us? I do understand that part, but it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make what he's doing right.
Message!
At the end of the day, you can't stop hate with hate.
Matt Hoffa was accused of raping a girl. The girl gave a detailed description of her raping, not using a condom. And the doctor, she went to the doctor afterward. There's a police report on Matt Hoffa for rape. There's a police report on Kobe Bryant for rape.
That is blasphemous.
There's a police report on...
See, that's corny because Kobe Bryant was acquitted. Why would you drag Kobe, a dead man, into there? A man that was acquitted. And none of these people that you're talking about, they never went around claiming that babies need to be raped. They never went around claiming a whole race need to be raped in their women. Just because they were accused of it, that makes it right for you to go around saying babies and women need to be raped? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's what it said. That's what I'm hearing. Because these men were accused of it, it makes it right for you to do what you're doing. It sounds like a child.
Tupac for rape. There's a police report on Mike Tyson for rape. Not me.
See, not me.
I'm just playing.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
I'm just playing. See?
But I started out playing killer.
Bullshit.
And I served time for killing the white man. They said, oh, he ain't no killer. He ain't never killed nobody. I said, okay, I'm going to play rapist then. I rape white bitches too.
Bullshit.
Oh, he's a rapist.
Greatest defender, top defender in the history of the NBA. And then they won 72 games.
Stop right there. Stop.
See, that's the bullshit right there. You blame it on us. Oh, they said I ain't do this, so I'm going to play this. Oh, they said I ain't do that. We never asked you to come and play these characters, these so-called characters. Nobody asked you to do this, Charleston.
Message.
This is on your own volition. This is all of your own ideas. This all came from you.
Message.
Stop putting it on everybody else. Oh, the rapper's doing this, so I'm doing that. The rappers jump off a fucking bridge. You gonna jump off a bridge? You see where that goes? You see how that works there, Charleston? All you're doing is saying, because they're doing it, I'm doing it. Or because you have no accountability for your actions. You put it off, whenever you fuck up and people are outraged about the fucked up shit you say, you put it on it being the character. You put it on the rappers. You put it on the people. You have no accountability for your actions. And this is what happens when you let these niggas get too big-headed on YouTube. They take no accountability for their actions.
Message.
Stop blaming everybody else for why you're doing it. You're doing it because you're a mean, hateful person and you're jealous of a lot of people.
Yeah, so I started out playing killing white folk. So I just wanted to come use this character
killed the white man.
Everything that I've exposed.
Hold on, before we keep going. How are you playing killing? You actually killed the white man. That wasn't playing. You were dead serious. That's not playing.
And I think I've done a good goddamn job of it.
If you say so.
So you said 2 weeks before you were supposed to go back on Vlad. That's when you got into it with Boosie. Did Vlad stop answering your phone calls or what?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
That's some fuck nigga shit.
Well, this is why. Because Boosie Made a whole video.
But that's how you know Vlad is the slimy motherfucker instead of being like, yo, I can't do business with you no more because of what's going on with Boosie. Like a coward he is, and the culture vulture he is. How you gonna stop, answering people calls who made your shit pop? It seems like Vlad does that a lot. He uses you up, and then when he can't use you no more, he finds some bullshit ass excuse to be like, oh, I can't deal with this person no more. Oh, I don't want to interview him no more. Yeah, you didn't use them all up. That's what Vlad does. He uses you. And if he doesn't get you locked up, once you become dry, that's it. We need to get rid of Vlad. That's the only thing I agree with in this Charleston White. Well, I agree with the lyrics too. Those lyrics that he was talking about. That and those lyrics I agree with.
Video, him and T.I., remember? If anybody give me a platform, anybody give me an interview, they remember he said that.
He did say that. He said it.
Not just him, Steven Jackson said it, T.I. said it. Funny Marco said, man, they called me and told me, take it down. So DJ Academics lied and said Live Nation said they don't want him. I'm hosting a Live Nation tour.
Wow.
So now, man,
DJ Academics, another culture vulture. Damn, even DJ Academics turned on him too. DJ Academics just tried to take him to New York and get him, basically set him up to get killed. After he done said all that shit about New York niggas, you gonna try to set up a show in New York for him, and then when it get canceled, you just throw him under the bus. Oh man. And Say Cheese, I gotta say, man, you be the one that be giving. I like your interviews and I like your channel, but you be the main one giving this nigga a platform to say the foul, fucked up shit. You were the one who gave him the platform in the first place to start saying the fucked up shit he be saying, and then you would go and interview him again. It's you niggas that keep giving this nigga a platform to speak. You're just as much as the problem. I don't mean to be cut, but I call it like I see it. The people who interview him, like Say Cheese, you just as bad. You're just as much as responsible as he is for the shit that he says. Because not only do you interview him, you still put the fucking video out. You niggas is just as a fuck nigga as he is. You know what he's doing to the community, but yet you still interview him for your own selfish benefits. Y'all niggas is weird. Then the nigga pull a fucking gun out on you bitch ass niggas and y'all, oh man.
And anybody.
Y'all still interviewing.
White people, black people, whoever got a problem with me saying raping Asian babies, y'all don't have no problem saying raping our babies.
Yes,
y'all don't have no problem with them promoting the death and destruction 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days on every major radio platform, and got some of the biggest sponsorships in the world. And for 24 hours, all we hear is degradation of black women, death, destruction, and detriment.
So that makes, see, this like, again, he got me stuttering. Again, that makes it right for you to do what you did, and you act like you the only motherfucker that has been outraged with the way hip-hop music has, the route it is taken. He act like he the only motherfucker that was outraged about it. He act like he the only motherfucker that spoke out against it. People been speaking out against rap music since rap music started. Black folks, you're taking credit for shit that has already been done. All you doing is just saying fucked up shit. You just saying the same type of fucked up shit the rap lyrics are saying and being like, oh, they doing it, why can't I? That's the only difference between everybody else and you is you do the same fucked up shit that the people that you pointing the finger at, and then be like, they're doing it, so why can't I?
Black males in America due to gun violence. And they got a problem with what I'm saying? Nigga, fuck them people. And fuck everybody else that they think I said something about, including them babies.
Look, you just wanted to look. How you for
Our
us?
babies.
How you for us and our babies when you shit on our babies? What did you say about T.I. kids? What did you say about Math Hoffa daughters? Didn't you say you wanted Math Hoffa daughters to get raped? Didn't you say that about black babies? See, this is the hypocritical shit. You're not for us. You're just a hateful person. Because you go at black folks with the same energy you go at every other race. Your opinion doesn't change for black folks. See, this is that right there I can't stand when you use us as an excuse. Oh, I'm for us. How you for us when you spew the same hatred at us? You ain't for us, nigga. You for yourself and your own fucking agenda.
Our babies.
You ain't for our babies.
Don't nobody give a fuck about our babies, nigga. When Tuka was being smoked up for years by them kids. JoJo.
Now you want to act like you care, but you just told Math Hoffa babies that you want them to. Math Hoffa babies ain't been accused of none of that shit. What they do to you? You're not for our babies when you're telling you want our babies to be raped.
When all these babies were being murdered and slaughtered, Tamir Rice, now all of a sudden everybody's sensitive?
Nigga, you use George Zimmerman as an example to shit on black people. You got a nerve to bring up a situation like Tamir Rice, even though Zimmerman didn't kill Tamir Rice, but it's the same type of scenario. What did you say about T.I.'s son? Again, you're gonna George Zimmerman his ass? You stand for George Zimmerman? You gonna send money, you bought his book or something like that, and you put money on his books? You see the hypocritical ignorance here? But you already know. That's just my humble opinion on this situation. Definitely let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Do y'all feel the same way I do? Is he using this hypocritical shit as an excuse? Or do you really believe he believes what he's saying? I think it's both. But definitely leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. You were just tuned into my aunt TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little buddy.